All right, so gaming and tech, here we go. In gaming and tech this week, of course, we've got some Mortal Kombat 1 stuff to talk about. There's always Mortal Kombat 1 stuff to talk about, but we also have Gargoyles Remastered giving us a trailer for that game that we've talked about when it was initially announced. We have a pretty upsetting announcement from Nintendo pertaining to Zelda. We'll get to that. And then also an interesting piece from Roblox. So let's get into the gaming and tech section. Welcome, nerds, to the gaming and tech news for the week. This is a clip that has been taken out of the main show, The Week in Nerddom, which goes up on the main channel, youtube.com/generallynerdy. In gaming and tech, we like to talk about, well, you know, gaming and tech, trailers, announcements for new tech and games and consoles and everything in between that is gaming and or tech related. So this week in gaming and tech, all of this stuff happened. Let's kick things off. We have no follow-ups or corrections, but we do have some trailers. We honestly have, coming out the gate, 2 trailers from Mortal Kombat. First off, since we last spoke, with the Nitara trailer has been released, officially confirming that Nitara is going to be a character in the game. Her gameplay looks pretty great. I'm gonna be completely honest. I can kind of whatever with the whole Megan Fox playing her situation because she's the voice and the face of Nitara for Mortal Kombat 1. Sure, okay, she looks fine. Like, the last time we saw Nitara was a pretty low poly count, so like, you could have done anything with her and it would have been better than the last time we saw her. Though concept art is a little bit of a different situation. I still feel like the Megan Fox thing is kind of a wash. It doesn't necessarily do anything special for me, but it also doesn't piss me off, so sure. But then we also got the launch trailer, the official game launch trailer, which does 3 things actually. Announces the launch of the game and then also gives us Reiko and Shang Tsung gameplay, which, what the hell, in the game launch trailer you're going to officially reveal that is one character and the gameplay for him and another character. Very interesting marketing strategy there, NetherRealm Studios. But Reiko looks less like a Shao Kahn wannabe this time, and I'm totally here for that. Shang Tsung, I'm still kind of on the fence with how I feel about Shang Tsung in this game. I think it's gonna be largely based on how he plays out in the story, but yeah, there's just Shang Tsung. Interesting, yeah, I don't know, we're just gonna move on. From there, staying in the Mortal Kombat vein of things, we got a new video. This isn't technically a trailer, but I didn't know where else to put this. And that is the Hot Ones did an episode with Ed Boon. So linked down in the description, you'll find the link to the Hot Ones episode. It is a partial episode. This is not a full, generally they go to about 25 to 30 minutes or so. This is not a full episode in that respect. It is approximately a half episode, slightly more than that. It's about 18 minutes long, but they only do 5 of the 10 Wings of Death. I believe that is because it is directly sponsored by Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers paid the people at Hot Ones to do an interview with Ed Boon very specifically about Mortal Kombat 1. So Sean Evans, being the amazing interviewer that he is, doesn't really get to go really into who Ed Boon is as a person. He has to focus on Mortal Kombat. So that, I think, is why it is a shorter episode. It's still pretty great. There's still some awesome moments with our buddy Ed Boon, so go check that out for sure. And then, kind of the coup de grace, the pièce de résistance in a way, as far as this week's trailers are concerned. I don't know, I'm pretty big on the Mortal Kombat, so I'm kind of overblowing this. But either way, Gargoyles Remastered. We talked about this game when it was announced. We finally have a trailer that is going to explain some more of the gameplay elements. It is a remaster of the game from the 2D side-scrolling days of the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. It is faithful to the original, or you can do updated graphics. So you can do the 4:3 ratio, or you can do the full 16:9 ratio with a more animated look and less digitized look. There's a lot more to this game, I feel like, but that's kind of what they focus on in this trailer. So it's interesting to see. Definitely going to be something that you're going to want to pick up. Go check it out. It is releasing October 19th on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC, which means it's going to be back compat on the PS5 and Xbox Series. I would hope. Either way, go check it out. That's what we got for trailers in gaming and tech. Let's switch gears over to some regular ass news. In the regular news section, we're going to start off with the big negative piece, and that is Zelda. As far as Tears of the Kingdom, it has been made explicitly clear in an interview with Famitsu, who is the producers, Ieji Onuma, one of the producers of the Zelda game, and has been for a number of iterations at this point, many iterations at this point. He has said in no uncertain terms that there is not going to be any DLC for Tears of the Kingdom. If we get a new Zelda game, it is going to be in a new world, effectively, because they have told the story in that world. The direct quote is, "This time we do not plan to release any additional content because we feel that we have exhausted the possibilities of creating fun in that world." That is the direct quote from the interview. As translated by, I think Google Translate is, oh no, I used Vivaldi browser has a built-in translator, so it was the Vivaldi translator. Yeah, so no DLC, no sequel to Tears of the Kingdom. There's not going to be anything beyond Tears of the Kingdom in this Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild world. We're only getting these two games, effectively, in this world that they've built specifically for these games, which kind of makes me a little sad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still digging the hell out of Tears of the Kingdom. Anyway, from there, we have one other piece of regular ass news, and that is Roblox. It has been made known that Roblox is now heading to Sony platforms as well as to Steam, or not Steam, I'm sorry, MetaQuest. Roblox coming to PlayStation 4, 5, as well as MetaQuest. And then eventually, I think this wasn't in the official press release for it, but I think in an interview at some point, it was made known that they are working on a Switch version of Roblox as well, though no new updates have been made available for that just yet. So that's pretty cool if you're a Roblox player. I don't really understand the Roblox games. It seems like I'm too derivative of Minecraft, really. But I don't really know much about Minecraft either, so what do I know? I'm just an elder millennial, I guess. That's all we got, though. Let's move over to gaming suggestions for the week. Now, I'm doing this fully knowing that Mortal Kombat 1 launches this week. So, Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be what I do all weekend, but building up until the actual release of Mortal Kombat 1, until I get my collector's edition in the mail, until, you know, I get my pre-download code and what have you. Halo Infinite, baby! That is the suggestion, at least until Mortal Kombat 1 launches. And then obviously, Mortal Kombat 1 for probably the next 2 months, at least. So that's your suggestion for gaming and tech this week. Go play some games, nerds. Once again, this is just the gaming and tech section. It is a shortened piece of the much longer news show that I do over on youtube.com/generallynerdy, which is the main channel. There's a lot more music and comic books and movies and TV shows, etc., that can be found over there on the regular show. Thank you for joining me here, though, nerds. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here.